during this time. So let's get started in a seated position. I will continue to chat with you guys a little bit while you're centering, and then you can, then I'll go back to my mat and you can watch me if you need to. But for now, we'll all start in a seated position, and I'll just continue a little bit of what I was talking about in terms of the crisis and the good things that can come out of it. So just cross-legged position, hands to the knees. Feel free to lay on your back. Feel free to start however you'd like to. Allow the eyes to just close. Allow yourself to find the breath. Deep full into the lower belly, deep full breath into the ribs. Inhale all the way up to the chest. And as you exhale, just let the breath simply flow back down toward the hips. Feel that grounding underneath the left and the right sit bones. Deep full inhale, filling up the whole torso like a hot air balloon. Feel the ribs expanding left and right in the body. The heart lifts in your chest. As you exhale, gently draw the ribs together. Feel the hips soften into the earth. Again, for anybody that's just joining now, I did post some playlists in the comments. Deep full breath into the belly. Deep full exhale, drawing the ribs together. Softening your energy, softening the body. Continue breathing slowly and easily. I just have a quote from Sun Tzu from The Art of War, which is that the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. So the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. I also like to work with the mantra, what we resist persists. Thinking about the fact that where our energy flows, where our attention flows, what we focus on, this is going to determine our predominant feeling as a result. So as you inhale, start to feel how you'd like to feel and thinking about what kind of thoughts, what kind of activities, words or mantras, what things in your life help you to feel how you want to feel. Normally it's not, especially these days, reading the news and getting preoccupied about what the news is saying. Limiting that, maybe reading some sources that aren't so fear-based, right? So reading factual news maybe once a day for 10 or 15 minutes and then turning the rest off. Thinking about how much what we put our attention to, our energy will follow. Our mindset, our feelings, everything will be determined by what in our seated meditation. And we'll inhale, bring the hands to the heart center at prayer position. Anjali Mudra, bowing your chin to your chest for the hour that you've cut out of your day for mindful movement, mindfulness, moving the body, uniting breath and movement to work towards our divine consciousness. Bring the thumbs up to the third eye, lift the gaze. And we'll reach the arms up, look up toward the fingertips. Exhale, just let the arms float down alongside the body again. Welcome to gentle yoga. So hopefully you're feeling very centered and grounded. I'm going to go ahead and scooch back onto the mat so you can see me all the way. And I'm going to bring the opposite leg in front. So I had the right in front before, and I'm going to have the left in front. So go ahead and we'll just sweep the arms out and up toward the sky. As you exhale, twist towards your left side. So just bringing the left hand to the right knee, sit up tall. See if you can keep the chin aligned and draw it over towards the right shoulder. Exhale, twist gently. Soften the fingertips. Inhale, lengthen, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, twisting maybe a little bit further. Slide shoulders down the back, easy. Deep, full breath as it rises up to the heart. Exhale, gently twisting. Deep, full breath, and bring the hands back to the knees. And exhale there, kind of shaking that out. We'll sweep the arms out and up toward the sky. And as you exhale, twisting towards your right side. So gently keep the chin kind of drawing over towards the left shoulder so that we're not twisting with the neck. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, gently drawing the right ribs back and the left ribs follow them. Inhale, root down into the sit bones, lengthen through your spine. Long spine from the crown to the hips. Exhale, twisting. And last breath here, inhale, lengthening. Exhale, twisting. Gently coming back to the center, and again, kind of taking any movement you're craving to kind of shake that out. So just sitting up nice and tall, we're going to inhale, bring the palms of the hands to face up, drop the chin to the chest. And then as you exhale, lift the chin to the sky, look up. Inhale, draw the chin to the chest, draw the navel to the spine, the back stays straight. And exhale, lift the heart, slide shoulders down the back, lift the chin. Good. Inhale, tuck the chin to the chest without moving the back or the spine. Exhale, gently lift the head. Notice how this feels. Inhale, drop the chin, lifting. Back of the head up to the sky. Exhale, lift the chin up to the sky. Drop the back of the head to the earth. Continue at your own pace, at your own breath, just noticing here. Where is there any tension? Where is there any holding or clinging? Where can you let go? And last time. Then we'll go ahead and bring the head back to the center. So we're just gonna drop the head over towards the right shoulder. Take a deep breath there. As you exhale, drop the head back down through the center. Inhale, roll the head over to the left shoulder, draw the left shoulder down the back. Exhale, draw the head back down toward the center of the chest. Inhale, draw the head over to the right shoulder, slide the right shoulder down the back. Exhale, draw the chin back down to the center of the chest. Inhale, roll it over towards the left, sit up tall, lift the heart. Exhale, draw the chin back down. Last time, inhale, roll it over to the right. And bring the right hand up by the left ear. Gently draw the head down, relax the shoulder. Breathe into that whole left side of the neck. Exhale as you soften. Another breath in. Releasing any tightness in the neck. Exhale, soften shoulders. Release the hand, draw the chin back down through the chest. Just notice the difference in both sides. Roll the head over, bring the left hand up, over towards that right ear. Deep full breath in, draw the right shoulder down the back. Exhale there, softening both shoulders, lifting the heart, drawing the navel to the spine. Inhale deeply, really savoring that stretch. Exhale, not pulling the head down too far, too fast, seeking to move with loving kindness and compassion. Draw the chin back down, and we'll gently draw the head back up, kind of scanning the upper back and the body, noticing how you feel. Go ahead and roll all the way down onto your back and bring the knees in towards your chest. Wrap the arms around the shins and just rock from side to side. Notice how the back feels. Keep the right shin in toward the body and slide the left leg out long on the mat. See if you can interlace the hands, gently relax the shoulders. Take a deep full breath into that left hip. Flexing the left foot, curl the left toes in toward the face. Exhale here, softening anywhere you need to soften. Deep, full, compassionate breath into the body. Can you breathe in a little bit more? Let the breath fill you up with abundance. Exhale, let the breath go. Good. One last breath on this side. Inhale. Keep breathing in. And exhale, let that breath go. Go ahead and slide the left knee in. Let the right leg come out long on the mat. Flex the right foot. So we're gently drawing the left knee down toward the belly. We don't have to squeeze it or grip it. Just kind of let the fingertips be soft. The hands are clasped. Notice how the right hip flexor feels in the front right side of the body. So the left hip mimics kind of if we were sitting down. The left hip is more closed off. The right leg, it's completely stretched open. So breathing deeply here. Keep breathing in. Exhale, let that breath go. Let it all the way out. Another deep full breath in on this side. Inhale, stretch the right heel out in front of you. Open and breathe into that hip flexor. Exhale there. Let it go completely. Hug the right knee in toward the belly. Wrap the arms around the shins. Once again, just rock left and right. Take a deep, full breath in. Exhale there. Good. So we'll bring our right foot to the floor. Flex that left foot and then cross the left leg over the right. So here we are just opening up the hips. Deep, full breath in. Soften shoulders down the back. Deep breath out. See if you can feel your whole back of the body on the mat from your toe to your shoulders with no space there. So just adjusting as you need to. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Option to stay right where you are or add on if it feels gentle for you. Again, this is gentle yoga. So if it feels gentle for you, you can bring that right knee up and then interlace the hands behind the right hamstring. Continuing to press the left knee forward. Deep full breath in, the head and the shoulders stay on the mat. Deep full breath out. So this is where we have that little check-in. Are we being compassionate with ourselves? Yoga is about loving kindness practice to yourself, and then we can take that off the mat and share it with others. But we have to be kind and gentle with ourselves first. Take another breath in. Exhale there. Go ahead and return the right foot to the floor and the left foot to the floor, crossing that right leg over the left. Again, making sure the whole back of the body is flat on the earth. Left foot, so it's gently pressing into the earth. Right foot, soft and gently. Kind of resting on that. Breathing in deeply. Keep breathing in a little more, noticing how the hip feels on this side, always noticing the difference, really tuning in to our bodies and what we're feeling. Exhale here. So again, just an option on our third breath to maybe bring that left leg up, and then option to loop your hands behind the left knee. So if your shoulders and your head are coming up to do this and you're here kind of clenching and striving, best to just keep the left foot on the mat until you have done this for a little while. And we're trying to make this gentle yoga. Keep breathing in. Exhale, breathe out. Another deep breath in. Keep breathing in deeply and slowly. Lengthen that inhale as long as you can hold it in for. Feeling that abundance within you. And as you exhale, let it go. Gently bring the left knee to the mat and the right foot down. So we're going to inhale, just reach the arms over the head. Walk the feet in a little bit. And as you exhale, start to curl the hips up to the sky. Feel the shoulders on the mat, draw the chin away from the chest. Press the hips up a little more, and then we'll roll them down slowly. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, roll the hips up to the sky. Inhale there, release any gripping in your toes. Draw the chin away from your chest. Maybe lift the lips. My lips are dry. Lift the hips up. And exhale, lower down. Just rolling the back onto the mat. Last time. Inhale, slowly rolling the hips up. See if you can reach the shins to the front of the room energetically. Fingertips energetically behind you. And we'll exhale, gently roll the hips down. Bring the arms alongside the body. And then we're going to gently and mindfully kind of start to roll the hips in. And we'll try to move the arms out of the way so you can see, and then back. So we inhale, draw the pubic bone to the belly button, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, a little arch in the back as you shift the hips the opposite direction, making that kind of sway back in the lower back. Good. Inhale, draw the belly to the spine and really pulling it kind of down towards the earth. Exhale, draw the belly button up to the sky, arching the back. So again, we're just doing this pelvic tilt here, kind of rolling the hips forward and back. Noticing any tension in the lower back region, in the lumbar spine, noticing if there's any compression, kind of like what's coming up there for you. Good, and we'll rock the hands to the hamstrings, rock up to a seat, and then onto hands and knees. Maybe bringing a blanket under the knees, or you can always double fold your mat. Spread the fingers wide. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, arch the back. Inhale deeply, let the belly drop, let the heart lift. Take your time, savor the spinal warm-up. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, arching the back. Deep full breath in, the fingertips are soft. Open the heart, smile, collarbones. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, arching the back. Good, we'll inhale, find your table pose. Walk the right hand over towards the left so that the right hand is just kind of right underneath the nose. We'll reach the left arm out and up for thread the needle. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, sweep that left arm down and through. Now, if it doesn't feel like the left shoulder is going to come to the mat at all, you can use your props whenever you need them. You can bring that left shoulder to a pillow as well as the side of the head. So many ways to make this possible. So take a deep full breath in right there in your thread the needle. Exhale completely. Inhale 3. Exhale. Then we'll inhale, press down into the right hand. Sweep the left arm back out and up. And bring the left hand down. So walk it over towards the right. Inhale, sweep the right arm out and up, bringing the right shoulder on top of the left. Exhale, sweeping that right arm down and through. Rest on the right shoulder. And maybe you brought that right shoulder onto a pillow if it didn't want to touch the earth. Sometimes it's just a matter of really reaching that arm as far as you can to drop the shoulder down. And other times it's like, no, it's a matter of getting a pillow. So deciding what works for you to make it work in a way that's really compassionate to yourself. We are in a deep twist here, whether you're using a pillow or not. Deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Nice. Inhale, root down to the left hand. Sweep the right arm out and up. And as you exhale, we'll bring the right hand down to the earth. So let's find a modified side plank. So I'm going to try to mirror you guys here. So this is the left side for you. So this is the left knee. It's down on the mat. You're going to reach that right arm up to the sky. And maybe you need a blanket underneath the left knee. Keep reaching the right arm up. Exhale here. Inhale, really root down into the outer edge of that right foot, active right leg. Exhale. Body fits in between 2 panes of glass here. We're trying to line everything up. Deep, full breath in. Open, feel spaciousness within you as you exhale. Reach that right arm up. Look up towards the right elbow. Spin the right ribs up to the sky. Good, and as you exhale, go ahead and find your table pose. Deep full breath in, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the chin, arch the back. Inhale, deeply drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, press back to child's pose. Walk the fingertips out in front of you, draw the forehead down to the earth. And just find this resting pose here. Some people like the knees mat width distance. Some people like them together. Completely optional, whatever works for you. Just soften the shoulders. Find the breath and remember that this pose is yours whenever you need it. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale completely into the body. Keep breathing in. We usually have another whole breath that we can do. We just don't even do it. Just breathe in all the way to your fullest extent. And then exhale, let that go. Tuck the chin to the chest, slowly roll up, and we'll take that modified side plank on the other side. So it's going to be right shin down, right hand in front of the right knee, and the left arm sweeps up. So rooting down into that back left leg. Deep, full inhale, open the heart chakra is one of the chakras that kind of goes horizontally across the upper chest. It's like the heart has wings as you exhale. Some spacious breath all into the heart chakra to nurture your heart. Navel draws to the spine. Deep full breath in. That Back leg is super active, almost lifting the kneecap of the left leg. Exhale here. And inhale, we'll sweep that arm up over the ear, look up towards the left elbow. And as you exhale, again, we'll come back to table. Rinsing that out once again with a few more cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and arch the back. Inhale, drop the belly, let it hang down, lift the heart, smile the collarbone. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, arching the back. Good, and when you're ready, we'll roll over the toes, lift from the tailbone up to the sky for downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, bend the knees, left and right, just easing into your first down dog of the day. We'll slowly then walk the feet all the way up to the front of your mat. So we're going to find a nice standing forward fold there. It's kind of hinging from the hips. And bringing the feet hip width distance, bending the knees, tucking the chin to the chest. Rolling from side or rocking from side to side. Let the feet be soft. Just let the torso hang over the legs like a long piece of taffy. Breathe into the back. Can you let your forearms get a little closer to the earth? Can you scoop energy up through the earth, through the arches of the feet from the earth? Bending the knees, protecting the back of the legs. So we're either going to bring the hands to the hips, root down into the feet and come up with a flat back, especially if you have any lumbar issues there. That will not create any issues in the back. Reach the arms out and up, tuck the tailbone, lift the heart. Exhale, dive right back down. So I'm going to show you the other way that you can come up is tuck the chin to the chest, bend the knees. Keep the chin tucked and inhale, roll all the way up. Rolling out the shoulders, left and right. Great. Just want to make sure you guys can see my head. So we're standing at the front of the mat. It's going to be over here. This way is better. Great. We'll sweep the arms out and up toward the sky. Tuck the tailbone, lift the heart. Deep breath into the upper chest, the whole torso. Reach the fingertips a little higher. Root down into all four corners of the feet. And as you exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Either bring the fingertips to the shins or to blocks or books on the sides of your feet. Exhale, just fold, bending the knees, filling the hips, lift up to the sky. And inhale, either hands to the shins or to blocks or the side of the mat, just kind of figuring out what works for you. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen, shift weight into the toes. Try not to lock the knees, slide the shoulders way down the back. Exhale, navel to spine as you fold and release. And we'll look forward, step the right foot to a lunge. As you exhale, just start to roll forward and back over those right toes, relaxing the shoulders. We're going to find stillness in our lunge. Drop the right knee to the mat. Root down into the right hand and just sweep the left arm up to the sky. So we're a gentle lunging twist. Inhale here. Do what you can. If you don't want to twist, no problem. Just keep the hands to the inside of that left foot. Exhale, twisting if you're twisting. Inhale deeply, finding any other variations at any time that you want to. Exhale deeply. Last breath in, creating lots of space in the spine. Breathing into the right hip. Exhale. Again, and we'll bring that left hand to the earth. Lift the right knee and gently step the left foot to plank pose. Take a deep breath in plank. Exhale, half chaturanga. Drop the knees, drop the toes. Kind of shift the hips forward a little bit and then lower halfway down. Then drop the belly, lift the heart. Deep breath in. Baby cobra, elbows hug in toward the body. Exhale, lower down. Hips to heels, child's pose. So pause there, catch your breath. It's gentle yoga. We don't want it to be too much, too fast, just kind of doing what you can. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lift the hips up, downward facing dog. So again, we'll pedal the feet, bend the knees left and right. Hands are about shoulder width distance, fingers spread nice and wide, hips lifting up to the sky. If there's a string attached to your tailbone, scooping the belly up and in. So we're going to be in a nice inverted V shape. Look in between the hands and slowly walk the feet up. Once again, we're going to root down into the feet and either come up with a flat back or tuck the chin and roll up slowly. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. So we'll do the other side. Step the left foot to a lunge, rocking left and right. So the right knee is on top of the right ankle, and we're just moving from there. When you're ready, drop the left knee, keep the left hand down, and we'll sweep the right arm up. Deep breath in, opening across the chest, sinking into the left hip. Exhale, twisting open. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Again, if this is too much, one variation you can take is just keep both hands down, just like the other side. Tracking out this beautiful stretch in the left hip. Deep, full breath in. Deep, full breath out. Inhale, bring the right hand to the mat, lift the left knee, and this time we'll step the left foot forward, bowing deeply in your fold. Root down to rise up, arms sweep out and up toward the sky, or hands to the hips, come up with a flat back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Soften the shoulders down the back, just kind of shake everything out. And we'll find mountain pose. So standing with the feet about hip width distance, palms facing forward, eyes closed. Pausing to be your human mountain. Strong and resilient through any storm, rain, shine. The sun is always shining on the mountain. On all of the mountains evenly and equally. Rain is raining on all the mountains. Evenly, equally, just kind of noticing. Sometimes we feel like we're on an island. We feel like we're separate. We feel like we're not part of the mountain range or part of the rest of the world as we're practicing solidarity. And thinking about how through this difficulty and through this crisis lies opportunity. And what opportunities can we find to feel more united, to feel more connected in ways like this, where we show up, virtual yoga and ways that we connect more through technology, ways that we show up more and stand up for each other again, people who might not be getting the same luxuries or the same opportunities that others have. For some, being able to self-isolate is a luxury. Others have to go to work. They don't have sick time and they have bills to pay. Maybe you're one of those people. Send some compassion to yourself no matter what your experience. And send some compassion out. Let's sweep the arms out and up toward the sky, root down into the feet, reach through the fingertips. And as you exhale, dive down, forward fold. Lead with the heart. So we're going to step the left foot back to a lunge, bending into that right knee. And then look at the left foot. See if you can bring the left heel where the left toes are and have those left toes now point towards the left-hand corner of the mat. Bring the hands to the hips. We're going to come up to warrior one, root down to rise up. Exhale here, softening shoulders down the back. See if you can draw that left hip forward and the right hip back. Deep breath in. Exhale here. Inhale, see if you can make your arms as active as your legs. Exhale. Last breath in, inhale, release any gripping in the toes. The feet should be not too far apart so that they have to grip. You should feel really balanced and grounded evenly through both feet. If your feet are not grounded and balanced, then move them to wherever you can get them to be so that they are. Usually the back foot has to step up and in. We're going to hover the torso over that right leg. And then exhale, bring the arms alongside the body. So tuck the chin, reach the crown of the head forward. You can draw the belly up and in. One more breath. Can you find more space in between the ears and the shoulders? Good. Exhale once again, root down to rise back up, warrior one. Bring the hands to prayer, open to warrior two. So I forgot I did say this is the right leg. So I'm going to just have my right knee bent, but don't change yours. I just want to try to mirror you guys. So your right knee stays bent, same right leg that we had forward in warrior one. Open across the heart. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can activate that left leg a little more. Soften the shoulders down the back. Just one last breath. Nice work. As you exhale, reverse the warrior. Go ahead and sweep that right arm up. Spin the ribs, open toward the sky, bend deeper into the right knee. Send the right knee over toward the right side of the room. Exhale, carve all your hands down to a lunge. And spin onto the toes of the left foot. And we'll step the left foot to the front of the mat, folding forward. Exhale there. Inhale, root down to rise up. Arms sweep out and up toward the sky. Tuck the tailbone, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to prayer. So we'll come back to that mountain pose. Again, gentle yoga. Take a deep breath in, close the eyes. Exhale there. See if you can imagine your head as a cloud just floating on top of the shoulders. Deep full breath in. Breathe in a little more, lots of airy spaciousness. Exhale, release any stress or tension in the shoulders and in the body. Let it go completely. Notice where your weight is in the feet. Does one foot feel heavier or does one foot feel grounded? Do you feel balanced evenly in both feet? Just noticing without any judgment. Nice job. Good, so we're in mountain pose at the front of our mat. We're gonna go ahead and sweep the arms out and up toward the sky, tuck the tailbone and lift the heart. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. So we are gonna go ahead and step the right foot back to a lunge. Step the right foot down and in. Once again, rising up for warrior one. So the left knee is bent, the right foot is back. Arms back by the ears. You can go ahead and gently draw the right hip forward, draw the left hip back, so both hips face straight ahead. See if you can hug the muscles to the bone in the arms. Actively reach through the fingertips, draw the low belly in. Notice where the weight is in the feet. And you evenly press down into that front foot and the back foot. Take another breath. As you exhale, reach the arms forward, hover over that left thigh. Reach the arms alongside the body, tuck the chin into the chest. See if you can think about drawing energy, inner thighs kind of towards each other. Good, and move your down to rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands to prayer, open to warrior two. So again, it doesn't have to be your widest, longest warrior two ever. It can be 3 to 3.5 feet. It can be 4, it can be 2. It's gentle yoga, it's whatever works for you. Arms are at shoulder height. Slide shoulders down the back and just breathe. Notice where you want that expansion to go. When you feel any contraction or constriction in the body, gently send the breath there to get curious, inviting that area to kind of open up. Take a deep breath in. Keep breathing into those tight spaces. Inhale a little longer. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Reaching that left arm up and over, press the left knee open toward the left side of the room. Cartwheel the hands down to your lunge. We're almost done with this kind of standing flow part of our vinyasa. Gonna exhale, step the left foot to plank. And lower down through chaturanga. Drop the knees, drop the toes, hover, drop the belly, lift the heart. And press back to child's pose. So you're in your child's pose. Knees can be mat width distance. You can grab either a pillow if you want. Place it underneath the chest. Just an option if you ever want an extra restorative child's pose. Just let the whole body relax and soften. Feel the hips pressing back. Feel your inhale in your upper back and your shoulders. One more deep breath here. Slow breath into the lower belly. Draw the breath into the lower ribs. Draw the breath up to the heart. Exhale, just let the breath trickle down like a waterfall from the heart to the middle of the chest, all the way back to the belly. We're going to walk the hands in, tuck the chin to the chest, slowly roll up, take your time. Shift the hips to the left and bring the legs out in front of you. So the feet are up at the front of the mat. Maybe you're sitting on the edge of a blanket or a pillow if you need to, which will help to tilt the hips forward. If you have that kind of arching in the lower back and it's hard to kind of, your forward fold is more here because that lower back is really rounded. You can see once I sit on this edge of the pillow, just the edge of it, right? Kind of automatically helps you to hinge forward just by sitting on the very edge. So we'll curl the toes in toward the face. Take a deep breath in, reach reach the arms out and up. Inhale, reach the arms a little higher. Feel the ribs lifting up off the waist. And as you exhale, we're just going to dive forward. So just let the arms fall alongside the body. Tuck the chin to the chest and fold. Inhale, lengthen, root down into the hands and reach the heart beyond the toes. As if there was a string attached to your heart, kind of drawing it forward. Exhale, navel to spine, folding a little further. Deep full breath into the lower belly, filling it up like a hot air balloon. Draw the breath to the ribs, into the heart. Exhale, folding. Maybe walk the hands out a little further. Deep full breath in, lift and lengthen. Doing so great. Exhale, fold. Nice work. Notice how far you've come down with breath and with gravity. Just pause there without needing to do anything else. Just breathe. And just breathe out. So we're going to tuck the chin into the chest and slowly roll up. Removing that bolster out of the way, roll up the shoulders, bring the fingertips behind you, bring the feet flat on the floor. And now you can see I'm kind of leaning back a little bit. We're just going to lift the head, draw the shoulders together. Lift the chin. Breathe into the throat chakra, breathe into the whole front of the chest. This is just a little yang after our yin folding forward. So we're opening up again in the front of the body. Exhaling there, noticing how it feels, which pose you might have more of a tendency to like, one versus the other. Deep breath in, draw the upper shoulders together, root down into the hands, lift the heart. Exhale. Some of you might want to press the heels into the floor and find this reverse plank, only if you want to, just an option, or stay right where we were. And we'll lower down, gently bring the feet together and the knees apart, hands to the ankles. So sit up tall, again, maybe on the edge of a blanket or bolster, just kind of root down into both sit bones, lift the heart. And then exhale, elbows draw toward the knees as you fold over the legs. Kind of show you what that looks like from the front. Deep breath in, lengthen, reach the heart forward. And exhale, just folding. Inhale, lengthen, root down into the sit bones, left and right, reach the heart. Exhale, you're doing so good, just fold forward. Maybe walk the hands out beyond the feet, release any gripping, hands on the feet softly, or on the earth. Inhale, lengthen, lifting up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding. Walk the fingertips forward, tuck the chin. Last breath, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding. Once again, pause to notice how far you came down with breath and with gravity. Take a deep breath right there. Notice where the breath is flowing, where it wants to flow, a little deeper into some areas where there's tightness. As you exhale, we'll tuck the chin into the chest. Slowly roll up. Bring the feet together. And we'll come all the way onto our back. Feet at the front of your mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins. And rock from side to side. Just really notice how the hard floor or your rug, just notice how your back feels. I'm on a pretty solid hardwood floor with a thin mat. So this is really like a good massage when I rock all the way left and all the way right. I get that massage all the way up from the shoulder down the side of the body. Maybe you guys can feel that too, or maybe again you're on too much of a cushy rug to feel that. This pose feels like a good massage to me, and maybe you try it on a harder floor if it feels too cushy and you want to get that kind of self-massage too. We'll take happy baby, take peace fingers to the toes, and just rock from left and right. Winding down our practice. When I'm teaching gentle yoga in the evening around this time, I'll start to turn the lights down to really wind it down for Shavasana. First, we're going to take a supine twist, and then I'll turn the lights down. So bring the arms to cactus arms, bring the feet flat on the floor. And as you exhale, just going to gently drop the knees over to your left. You can bring the left hand to the right knee, and then look over your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in, softening everywhere you can soften. Exhale, relaxing completely. Just letting everything go. Deep full inhale, lengthen the spine from the hips to the crown of the head. Exhale, flooding those right ribs with breath. Inhale, gently inviting in spaciousness and abundance with the breath and the whole torso. Keep breathing in. Exhale, just letting that go. And gently bring the knees back in. Arms back to cactus arms. Exhale, drop them to the right. So if the knees don't touch the mat, or if there's a huge space in between your knees, all kinds of props. You grab that pillow, you put it underneath the knee or in between kind of the thighs, whatever works for you. And this is your practice, so propping using pillows and bolsters however you need to. Maybe bringing the right hand to the left knee, drawing the left cheek gently to the earth. Breathing into those left ribs, kind of flooding them with breath. Exhale, simply letting that breath go as it slides down from the shoulder to the left hip. Deep full breath in, let the breath rise up from the hips to the heart. Exhale, let the breath trickle back down from the left shoulder to the left hip. Last breath on this side. Exhale completely. Hug the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins. And last big hug. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights down. You guys can get into Shavasana. So go ahead and lay all the way on your back. Grab some blankets, grab some pillows, grab your eye pillow. Give yourself a nice juicy Shavasana. Stretching out like a starfish on the beach, arms a nice distance away from the body, palms facing up, legs long on the mat, ankles turned in, toes turned out. Shavasana. as our discrimination deepens and our detachment becomes stronger, our outlook and actions begin to change. Our clinging to the world is gradually lessened, and we awaken to the infinite and spiritual potential that lives within us. This shift in outlook is an important step in our spiritual development, as it constitutes a turning from self-centeredness to God-centeredness, from selfishness to selflessness. Swami Viprananda from Yoga Gems. Let's gently bring movement into the body, deepening your breath, moving the head left and right, and taking your time to bring your knees into your chest. Roll over onto your right side to rest in fetal position. As you pause in fetal position, just notice how you feel and in what way this practice, this 1 hour gentle yoga, has served you. Normally, we get what we need from our yoga practice. Sometimes we don't know what we needed until we do the practice, and then the body wisdom does the talking and lets you know. Maybe just listening deeply to the body and noticing what you needed today. Gently pressing up to a seated position, eyes remaining closed or heavy, and the shoulders drawing over the hips. The head again just floats like a cloud on top of the shoulders. Maybe drawing it back like an inch or two. Sometimes we're reaching it forward, leaning forward. Draw the head back a little bit more so that it's balanced on top of the shoulders. Bringing the hands to the heart, thumbs pressing into the sternum, hands at prayer, Anjali Mudra. Bow the chin to the chest. Honor the time you carved out for yourself. Practicing mindfulness, mindful movement, being gentle with ourselves, building self-compassion so that we can share that with others and show up, especially during these difficult times. An open heart of love and acceptance for self, for others, no matter how they show up in front of you. Everyone is going through difficult times right now, and it's time for a lot of extra compassion for each other. Let's chant Om. Om is the universal vibration that unites us all and frees us from the illusion of separateness. Taking a deep breath in. Letting the eyes just blink open, exhaling completely. The light in me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you.